Sorry guys, one sec. What's going on, everybody? Whoa. Wow, are you guys, wow, it looks like there's a bunch of noise, right? Does this sound okay? Or does it sound really loud? Do you guys seem like you feel like you're getting a lot of, it sounds okay? Now, loud, okay, good. Yeah, I was like, what is going on here? Hold on. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Open, okay, is that good? Does that sound good? Okay, good. Okay, sounds fine, good. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Robeytech and happy Tuesday. Yeah, sorry. Well, happy Tuesday. Sorry about last week. It just felt like everybody was like, Robey, you sound like crap. You sound like crap, but we need you to get better. Can you please make sure that you go get better? So that's what I did. I took one more day. Now I feel like I sound fine. I feel 100%. So thank you very much for pushing me. Happy Halloween. And it's going to be a good week. It is going to be a really, really fun week. Today we're building in the Fractal Era 2, which I've actually, even though I've reviewed, I haven't had a chance to build in. So I'm actually really excited about finally getting to do this build. Plus we have the Halloween build and giveaway on Thursday, where I will be dressing up, which is, oh, I'm going to wait for the ad to get done. Sorry. Real life does matter. Yes. I just feel like I'd been gone for a long time. So going from there. Crap, but there we go. Yeah, Araxnus, yeah, I can understand that. We have 50 seconds left on the ad, guys. So, 48 seconds. But anyway, we're just gonna wait for people to get back. But I'm very, very excited about this week. So I'm back. And I'm back and getting to get into the swing of things. We have a full week this week. We have 2 PCs, essentially, that we're going to be giving away as well. So it should be really, really good. On top of that, I finally started running again because of sickness. So it's like it's all kind of back and going. So I'm really, really happy to be back and doing stuff again. So yeah, whew. It's good. So we're going to have everybody back in 18 seconds and then we'll get started and talk about what's going on for the week and all that sort of stuff as well. I don't want people who, you know, necessarily just because they can't afford a sub or can't afford to do that stuff that they don't have to worry about it and they don't feel like they miss any important information. So for those of you who are finished with the ads, welcome back. Okay, so what's happening? So Thursday we are back. We're going to be building inside of a Thermaltake case, and huge shout out to Thermaltake Kingston and Thermaltake in Kingston, right? Yeah, Thermaltake in Kingston for sponsoring the stream. So they gave us a lot of the parts that we're going to use for the Halloween build. So I love that we get support from them. So we're going to be building that build on Thursday. We've got all the parts that, most of the parts that GT Beakerman chose. Some of them are a little bit different, but we're going to be building that PC and giving that away on Thursday. Then we have Friday Intel Live, where we're going to be talking about part picking for a brand new Core Ultra system. And then lastly, we have Budget Build Friday this week, all AMD system, just talking about, you know, the best build that we were able to put together for $850, which will be super, super cool. We'll be giving that build away as well. In terms of other things that are going on, we do have another mod workshop coming out middle of the month, so there's another chance to win a PC there. And then again, we'll have one more Budget Build Friday. Not next Friday, but the Friday after, where we'll of course do a PC there. So again, lots of giveaways and all that sort of stuff still happening as well. Robey, did you see Arrow Lake? Yes. Well, T-Man, that's kind of like, that kind of hurts me. I literally launched the CPU. So why would you say, T-Man, have you been watching Robeytech content? Because literally I launched the CPU. What do you mean did I see Arrow Lake? I'm the one who literally, I launched the whole chip, right? What do you mean did I do that? Wow. I thought you were a fan. I thought you watched my stuff. Wow, I see how it is. But anyway, it's super good to actually have you guys here, and glad we are back and doing stuff normally and all that sort of stuff. You just wanted to test me, that's what he says. But let's see, is there anything else? Oh, big game coming out on Friday as well, right? We're gonna be playing, so you know what, it's funny, because I was talking about I was gonna play the COD I was gonna play through the COD campaign, but literally I've been sweating so hard to play some Dragon Age Veligard, so I'm probably gonna start, so just look for a stream probably Friday night where we're gonna get ahead and started on Dragon Age. That's gonna be a 100-hour game. So that should be a lot of fun. So we should have a couple streams this weekend as well, where we're gonna just do some game streaming and definitely play through some Dragon Age. I definitely wanna play through the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 campaign because I heard it is so good. So I'm going to be stoked about that. Am I streaming on the 12th of November? I don't know. I don't know what day that is. I have no idea. So I'm not sure. I don't know what day the 12th of November is. If it's a Tuesday and Thursday, more than likely yes. But we have some other cool stuff going on, so that may have been the thing. I've been replaying the Dragon Age games. Origins is down. Working on Dragon Age 2 now. It's really funny. So I watched, spoiler alert, I watched the Dragon Age review from IGN, which gave it a 9 out of 10. And they basically said that none of your decisions matter, which I think I played through Origins. I think I played through Dragon Age Inquisition because I remember that one specifically, but I never played some of the other ones. So now I'm like less apt to play them because I found it doesn't matter as much, which kind of makes, so yeah, so Bloof, I should be streaming on Tuesday then, yeah. Yeah, 9 out of 10 is great. So yeah, I'm actually going to go there. Blondie, you have too much faith in me. I will be playing it on normal just to enjoy the story because I don't have time. I have so little time to play games as it is. I don't need them to be hard. I need to be able to just enjoy them. That's what I need to do. So yeah. Yeah, I mean easy. No, I won't play it on easy. I'll play it on normal. No, easy's a little too much. I tried that one time. I was like, this is actually almost just like playing a movie. So it needs a little bit of a challenge. Hardened was like one of those things where I feel like, you know what I mean? But go from there. Why would you do that to us? They made it better than DA2 and Inquisition. I know, but the thing is that I am, I'm sorry, Anita of Temperance. You're mad at me now. I'm sorry. We need a pre-release Dragon Age character creator. Yeah, Igor, because people were saying that they were spending up to an hour just in the creator as well. So I'm playing it on normal. That's where I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna enjoy it. If you don't like it, so be it. We'll go from there. So, okay, yeah, and a couple people like Baldur's Gate and some other ones, they actually did their content creator. They actually did their character creator much earlier. So yeah. Anyway. Back to PCs, right? Not that this matters, because this is we're gaming in PCs, which is actually really cool. Exactly, Igor. Tell Blondie to stop hating on me, guys. Tell Blondie, stop bullying me. You know what I mean? I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. I just want to enjoy games the way I want to enjoy it. You know what I mean? No, I'm not playing on Nightmare Mode. But we're building in this beautiful case right here, guys. I will tell you this right now. The camera does not do this case justice. This is an absolutely stunning case from the fine folks over at Fractal, and very impressed with what they were able to do. Our review is live on YouTube already. Thermally, it did very well. Honestly, the other thing that's super cool is like now, given how cool Core Ultra runs, and I'm pretty sure you could also do this with, you could definitely do this with 7800X 3D. We'll see about the 9800X 3D. But you can do a 285K inside of this as well. So if you're looking for like a powerhouse small form factor system like this, you can actually do this with a 285K Core Ultra 9, which is actually pretty cool. I love that temps have come down and like now it's not in the realm of like cooling the sun. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. So for this build though, let's talk about what we're putting inside of it. So we're going to be using, oh, it's not over here. I got to go find it. Where did I guess the CPU's not over here, guys. I got to go find it. I thought I had it in here, but I do not. I have a lot of these. Okay, there we go. More than I thought I did. Okay, so we're going to be using for the CPU for this one, we're going to be using the Intel Core i7-14700K. Back when we actually reviewed this, obviously the Core Ultra wasn't out yet, or 9000 series wasn't out yet, so it's an older build, But the good thing is that given how much heat this used to generate, and now that things are back down to normal with Intel CPUs, I'm actually pretty stoked that this will actually be a really good test case for this case, which is good. So Intel Core i7 14700K. For the motherboard, I always love small builds because that means I'm going to be able to fit everything on one bench. We use the RG Strix B660-I gaming Wi-Fi. We're not going to obviously be doing a lot of overclocking on this, so a B660 board is absolutely fine. I'll be honest, the other thing too is I will say right now finding micro ATX or mini ITX Z790, Z690 boards is actually really hard. So it kind of feels like that whole thing's kind of been abandoned, especially if you're an AMD fan. It feels like the B650 and X870. I don't think there's a single X870 micro ATX board, which is actually crazy. So anyway, that's our Mobo. For our RAM, we're using a special kit from Kingston that they sent us. This is Kingston Fury Renegade. This is 6800 mega transfer RAM right there. And then we've got a 2 terabyte Kingston Fury NVMe SSD for our storage. For our cooling, this is the largest you can fit inside of this, but it's still pretty cool that this actually fits inside of us. We're going to use the MSI MAG Core Liquid P240 AIO. So that's our cooler for it right there. And then for our power supply, you don't necessarily have to do this, but we're going to use it, the V1100 SFX Platinum from Cooler Master. To be honest, if now, I know we chose this a while ago. If I was gonna do this again, I'd actually go with what is it called? ROG. I'm trying to think of the name of it. They're a small form factor that they just came out with because the cables on it are a whole lot nicer, and I just really like nice cables. The ROG Loki, and I have a number of white ones and I have one black one. But if I was going to choose one over doing the V1100, I'd probably end up doing the Loki over doing the Cooler Master. They're both ATX 3.0, but yeah, I'll tell you, when it comes to SFF cases, you really kind of want to have the nicest cables you possibly can. And then for our GPU, we're using the GeForce RTX 4080 Super Founders Edition. You know what I mean? Feels like we're getting at the end of this generation. We'll probably see a new version of this, the 5080, probably come March of next year if we're gonna look at rumors and just timing and all that sort of stuff. But we're gonna put all of this inside of that really small case right there. So it's perfect for playing Insane mode. Yeah, it should be super awesome. I'm literally really excited about it. So yes, is this a commission build? No, this is not a commission build. This is just us putting parts together and just doing a showcase. It'll get torn apart later on, and that's all there really is to it. Riddick dropping 10 gifted sub. It's good to see you, my friend. Cassid7, thank you for the sub. Muffin Man 0685, thank you for the sub. Igor, of course, always dropping the sub. And then Blondie resubbing at tier 1, so I appreciate you too. What's going on? I'm trying to think of it. So this is all of the parts. Now let's just bring it up in a nice little pretty bow so you guys can see all of the stuff on one pretty little graphic that our guy Sean made. So here it is right here, the Intel Core i7 14700K, the Asus RG Strix B660-I Wi-Fi, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 Super Founders Edition. We have the Kingston Fury Renegade 2 terabyte Gen 4 NVMe drive, the Kingston Fury 6800 mega transfer 32 gig kit right there, the Fractal Era 2 in their beautiful blue, the MSI MAG Cornelius, what is that? Is it really called Core Liquid? Oh, I don't know why I said Cornelius. It's supposed to say Core Liquid. Looks like we had a little autocorrect there. The MSI MAG Core Liquid P240, and then the Cooler Master V1100 SFX PSU. So I don't know what Cornelius was supposed to be. Yeah, it got auto-corrected there. Could I put a Strix 4090 in this case? I do not believe so. No, it would not fit in this case. The biggest you could do is a 40. Though, if this is NVIDIA SFF qualified, so if it has an NVIDIA SFF bag or badge on their site, then it will fit in there. So, yeah. Hopefully that answered it. So you could do a 4090 FE, but you cannot do anything bigger than a 4090 FE. Yeah, if you want to, you can go get the Cornelius as well in need of temperance. That you can go pick up as well. I didn't know it was a thing, but apparently it is, according to our great graphics artist. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this put away. It's really funny. I should have looked at that. It's going from there. Yeah, Cinebench does have a GPU test now. Okay. So let's go ahead and get all this stuff. We're going to keep all the stuff we need for the build. Guys, I always feel like when the Halloween music is playing, I feel like I'm in an action movie. This music is, it's weird. So, it's just weird. All right, let's get this out of the way. T-Man, you've literally told me 80 times that you're going to be 24 soon. And you even told me you're going to get an AMD GPU and motherboard for your birthday. So. Oh, you guys can hear the music? Last time I turned it, I noticed it when I watched the stream back. I felt like it was pretty loud, so I'll turn it up a little bit more. Whoa. I'm turning me down a little bit too. I was like peaking big time. How's that? Can you guys hear it a little bit better? Could we play ludicrous mode for which game? For Star Wars? You guys can hear it now. Is it okay? It's like a nice balance now. Oh, and it looks like Nisu wanted a dad joke, so let's get that done.
Now, another Robeytech dad joke.
Let's get the dad joke squared away. We've already done that one. Okay, here it is, guys. The first dad joke in a while. Oh, actually, that's not true. I did a bunch of them the other day. What do you call a shoe made of a banana? What do you call a shoe made of a banana? A slipper. A slipper. Yeah, they've done a lot of stuff. They've done a lot of stuff to try and get Star Wars back up like to a good spot. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's get this started. Right now, go to top down. Where's my remote? There it is. Here we go. We get to zoom way in because it's a small Mobo. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Very tiny Momo. Oh, where did you post the 2 jokes at, C-Playa? Oh, well, Dempy, thank you for being here while you can be. Oh, nice. I like that one, C-Playa. My balding friend bought a new wig before moving away, so I got him a comb as a parting gift. That's pretty funny. Oh, I like that. That's a really good idea. I like that. That's actually really cool. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, so grabbing our Core i7 here, 14700K. That one was good. And I like the idea of putting a dad joke in your kids' lunches. My kids are too old now. 98 according to Blondie today. Oh, that's awesome, Figment. That's awesome. I'm glad you got one. He should love it because it's awesome. Okay, here we go. Okay, opening this up. I'll be honest, man. 14700K, 7800X3D, 9800X3D. That's kind of where a lot of people are. I mean, the i9s and the 9900s and the 9950s are all fun in games, but dude, it's $600 for a CPU. I mean, most people, this is where they're buying, you know? Am I right? Yes, this has, well, yeah, it has RGB, but you can't see it because the build doesn't really allow it. Fractal's like kind of anti-RGB. Swan, thank you very much. Tier 2, appreciate you. 48 months, 2 years he's been supporting me. Yeah, QDIM is, when it works. It hasn't worked yet. So once we get it working, of course, we will play with that a little bit more. I mean, the problem is that for me, it's like, I don't like core parking. AMD needs to fix core parking. The core parking thing is it's so whack. And I can't believe they still do it on a non-X3D component. So, but, I just wish they didn't do it on their 99, like they didn't have to do it on the 79, or maybe they did. But, yeah. Oh man, that came out all the way. 87 has been 3 years, 4 months, 12 days, 20 hours. Wow, Ghost Poner, that's a long time. Okay, here we go. We got our thing ready. Let's throw our NVMe in here, and then we'll do our clicks. I have seen the hologram fans, yes. Those are pretty cool. Look at T-Man being there for so long, too. Hey, what's up, Mark? How are you? Icy Sniper, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the resub. 24 months. He's been around a lot longer than that, though. That's interesting. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I lose the other screw too? Guys, I might have lost the other screw. It's around here somewhere. I guess 2 of them weren't captive. Okay, good. I found them both. The Fury SSD is good. They're good looking NVMEs. It's funny, playing with the Z890 and the X870 boards, using screws and stuff like that, makes me like it feels so old school now. Like, oh man, look at this thing using screws. Where's the clips? Okay, so here we go. Let's get our clicker. See how loud it's gonna get. T-Man, actually, it's funny enough, all of my personal rigs are built by pre-built companies. So when people sit there and say like, Robey, why would you, all of my PCs are all pre-built. Actually, every system that I use now, every system that I use now is all built by Falcon Northwest. My 2 gaming rigs, one's an AMD system. This one will actually end up replacing one of them. One's an AMD system, this one will be, my AMD system, the other one's an Intel system, and then all my laptops are all Falcon Northwest, so everything that I use is actually Falcon Northwest. So, yeah. Hey, quit screwing, yeah. So it's all in all, it's just one of those things where all of my main rigs, actually even, and the funny thing is that, I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, you guys ever heard of the Falcon Northwest rack? So one of my systems used to be one of the ones that I built, but then Falcon makes these. I'm going to show it to you. So this is my new, this is replacing the only system that I had that was a fully built custom system. And this is called a Falcon Northwest rack. So this is actually now will sit, yeah, nice rack. This will actually sit in my entertainment center. And this is going to be the system, this will actually replace this. So this one is actually going to be, yeah, I literally have every single Falcon Northwest system. So I have 2 Talons, 2 Talons, 2 Tikis, 1 frag box, 1 rack, a DX and a TL. So yeah. Yeah, somebody's like, can I have one free? No. These are mine. These are my systems, and they're all built specifically for me and my stuff. So yeah, all of my systems are actually, my primary gaming systems are all built on, are all pre-built systems, so, which is pretty funny. So yeah, this is the rack. Stop looking at my rack, guys. This is my rack, not your rack. Get your own rack. Ugh, that thing is heavy. Okay, let's do our clicks. I will not stop. I will not stop looking at your rack. Okay, let's get that up. Where is my RAM? Oh, there it is. Exactly. This is Robey's. This is my rack. That would be pretty cool. Cool. I like it. So this is like, we got this kit from Falcon. I mean, from Renegade, from Fury. Wow. Talk. Renegade DDR. This is 6800 mega transfer, 16 gigs at 16 gigabytes. So 32 times 2, so a 32 gig kit. So thank you very much, Kingston, for sending me the little kit. Will it run Midlife Crisis? No, Rurutu. Nothing runs Midlife Crisis. Okay, here we go. We want 98 on this one. No RGB on this RAM, guys. This is all about performance. 97. 97. 97. It's going to tease you. It's going to tease you. 95. Put more rack into it? I don't even know how you do that. I'm sorry, guys. It did not hit the goal of 98. I don't even know, like, how do you put, like, are you saying to basically click it like this? Like, is that what you're saying? I can't do more rack. You know what I mean? That doesn't work. I mean, it's even like it's concave, so it kind of fits. Okay, there we go. So we got that done. I am gonna have to put some his slaps warning label. I am gonna have to put thermal paste on this, guys. So let's get some thermal paste on it. Too hot for Robeytech. Okay, let's get some thermal paste on this real quick. We're gonna do the spread method instead of the 9-dot method. Well, because I know that this build is built before, so I know there's no thermal paste on the AIO. Okay, there we go. Get this all cooled off. Then we got to put the stuff for the AIO on it, and then we will start the process of building inside the case. I'm actually really excited about how this build, like, the case is so stunning. Like, if you're looking for a small, so Jasmine, if people don't know who Jasmine is our executive producer. She's the one who plans all our stuff. So we're going to be doing another Fractal build, probably early next year. It'll be her first ever custom PC build, but she will be doing it in the Fractal era too, because she really wants something that doesn't quite look like a PC, something a little bit more stylish, a little less RGB, a little bit more style, you know? And so, yeah. What a blueberry. We got some don't worry, Fantex builds are coming. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a build with her, and she's gonna be doing her first PC build with you guys. That should be early next year. Full RGB. Oh, don't worry, don't worry, we got more Fantex builds coming up. And so I'm really excited about some of the new stuff we got coming up for Intel Live as well. Guys, we are paying attention to your feedback. We see the stuff that you guys want us to do. So don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Love flavored thermal paste. You should really not eat that. See play. We'll see you later. Data 197, there isn't. The spread method just, it's a little bit cleaner. The dot method, you could get a little bit more overspread. So the spread method just makes sure that you won't, right? It's just nice and even. You know, outside of that, not really. Thermally, not much difference. Ouch, my ears. Come on, that was beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about. We should do it's funny because I was talking to Kelt. Actually, guys, believe it or not, I got to have brunch with Kelt in person on Sunday. We actually got to meet up in Olympia, Washington. We went to like a greasy spoon type diner place, had breakfast. I met him and his wife, and we sat and chatted for a good hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. It was really cool to just get to hang out with him, which was actually really neat. Kelt is a really, really great guy, so it was a lot of fun, really cool to get to see him. We actually are doing a buyer's guide for Falcon Northwest. That'll be coming out probably sometime next week. And we're doing something very, very awesome with United States Navy and Falcon Northwest. It'll be happening in November. Let's just say I asked the military to let me borrow $170 million in planes, and they said yes. So we're just running that through the DoD, and hopefully that's going to be happening. That's going to be happening in November as well. So really, really, a couple cool things that we're doing with them specifically, which should be funny. Joshua Wood's like, I want to come. It's like, trust me, everybody wants to come to this thing. So I wish I could take everybody, but we'll make sure it's cool. No, planes, airplanes, fighter jets. So no, Fractal isn't the one who has, Thermaltake has the helicopter PC. So the helicopter one is Fractal. Sorry, Thermaltake. It's called the AH. It literally has a TAC helicopter in its name. So yeah, how do I open this? It doesn't open. It doesn't open. I'll wear my chippy slippers. That's right, I didn't know Cougar made one. I've seen the Thermaltake one. I wanted to stab myself when I worked on that case. And your Be Quiet shirt, he's like, I'm gonna wear all the quietest stuff. Please let me come. LGA 20. There's all our stuff. LGA 1700's right here. Perfect. Perfect. You're all right there. All ready to go. Let's go to top down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Not that you care. Not that you care. They gave me some thermal paste, but I don't use that thermal paste. I don't use that thermal paste. I use my own thermal paste. Yeah, I just started, Shogun. We just started. First thing we're gonna do is pop our little thing back here. There we go. Oh, look at that. In, like Flynn. Let's grab our little knobbies here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow, I'm failing at this pretty heavily. Why does it do that sometimes? It's like it just decides I'm not gonna scroll messages. Okay, ads are coming up, guys. Yeah, it's a tiny board. This is not Arrow Lake. This is a 14700K. We've done 2 Core Ultra 7 builds already, actually. So I keep telling myself that there, Figment. Yeah, this is the Raptor Lake refresh, yes. 14th gen. Did you actually get the thing today, Joshua, or not? That was annoying. This whole one-time code thing is annoying. Okay, that's in. Okay, we actually have everything ready for when we do our build. We'll keep this out. Okay, well then I trust you. My daughter is about the same height as you, Figment. I think she's 5 foot. Okay, good. Well, I sent you the code. Hopefully they send me another one. So it said they attempted again at 11 something, so. Okay, so there we go. We got this all done. Look at that, guys. There is our little miniature. Our little miniature. Isn't it cute? So again, there is our build. Ready to go. Next up, guys, we're gonna put this inside of the case, but we're 50 seconds from an ad, so we're gonna take a nice little moment here in a second. How is everybody doing there? Are you guys having a good time? Don't forget to head over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live. Hit that thumbs up button. While you're there, hit like and subscribe. And do me a favor, head over to youtube.com/Robeytech as well and hit the thumbs up there. Sorry, hit the like and subscribe there too. We always need more people. If you enjoy this content, all of our stuff is PC-based content, so it'd be amazing for you guys to head over there. Did you catch that, Iron G? I did, Bloof. Is it Bluefeb 95? I think they'll activate your VIP right away. So yeah, head on over, hit that thumbs up, guys. Wow, I think tonight we're having, what are we having tonight? I don't remember. It's my son Aaron is our cook. So my son Aaron cooks for us. He loves to cook. And he's really, really awesome about it. So he's the one who's cooking dinner tonight. I pulled out something with Italian sausage. It's a pasta dish of some sort. We do HelloFresh, and we do 2 of those a week. So he's gonna be cooking dinner tonight. And I don't remember what it was, but that'll be, I should have that. If we should wrap between 6 and 7 like we typically do, and dinner will be at 7, so yeah. Ooh, I love Whataburger. So. You're having a scavenger hunt tonight, The Amazing Chase Show? That's crazy. Like what? Yeah, the thing I try to do with my son, and one of the reasons we stopped streaming on Saturday, is now that my kids are older, my son is 15 and my daughter's 17, is he's a snowboarder. And why we try to do double streams on Friday is because Saturday I'm gonna go snowboarding with him. So that's where I go and I'll take him snowboarding and do all that sort of stuff. Because I try to, for them, this is when they're coming into what they want to do. My daughter, she's big into music. She's going to be a worship pastor more than likely, or worship leader when she gets older. That's where her heart is right now. And then Aaron, he's exploring, right? So he does a lot of rollers. He does a lot of roller skating. So we do a lot of going over roller rinks on Saturdays. And then we'll do snowboarding. He's kind of a big extreme sports guy, but he really enjoys cooking and he kind of enjoys manual labor. So Robey snowboards. So it's like one of those things that he is, we'll see, and I just want to be there for him and help him figure that stuff out while we can. And so a lot of times, why I push the streams off of Saturday is so I could have those days to go to the mountain or whatever we need to do to be able to do that. I do snowboard. I do not snowboard very well. My favorite thing is just to run greens. I run greens all the time, and then I'll spend a little time in the, eating some cocoa, drinking some cocoa, playing, eating like a burger, sitting just in the lodge, and then I'll go, a couple more times and stuff like that. So it should be fun. Hey, look at this, Pastor Dame dropping into this. Snowboarding is fun. I wish I was better at it. With as much as I'm probably going to go this year, I expect I should be better at it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, wow. Okay, you guys are making me hungry. This is not fair. But I appreciate that you're telling me this stuff. Okay, guys, we are back. People are back from ads. Let's go and get the case taken care and torn down. First thing we're going to do, you push this right here. Look at this beautiful, by the way, look at this beautiful wood. I mean, this will just give you an idea of just how quality this case is. But this is the wood for it right here. I actually am going to have plenty of room on this thing. Okay, then what you do is here at the bottom, just literally pull this out. So this is going to be, it's going to have a dust filter, but this essentially unlocks your case. So we've now unlocked the case. So just put this right here. Yeah, Pastor Damien is not wrong. And then, just like that, now that you've unlocked it, the case just comes up just like that. And this is how we essentially work inside of it. It's a sandwich style PC case. So this is all there really kind of is to it. Really kind of the focus is it pulls air from the bottom and then it sucks air all the way through and out. Your AIO is at the top, and then basically your GPU and Mobo are kind of slapped in between with your PSU in here as well. And then here we have our add-in stuff as well. So yeah, plan your Halloween. The stream, guys, let me ask you a question. This is a good question, actually. We have some chance because I'm going to promote it tomorrow. Should we do the Halloween stream earlier? So usually we start at 3 p.m. Pacific time, but I know a lot of people want to do their trick-or-treating and stuff on Halloween. Should we do the Halloween stream a little bit earlier? That's a good question, because would that be better for folks if we did it so that way it's done? So maybe do 2 p.m. so that way people can watch it and then get into their Halloween stuff. So yeah, let's run a poll. And then Blondie, if you can let me know tonight, because we're gonna promote it tomorrow. So, okay, this is our thing that we need for our PSU. And it looks like there's a little screw here, which is actually pretty rad. And then Mobo and stuff is gonna go right here. Okay, looks like a lot of people are saying earlier. So that's good. I'm pretty sure. So if we do, we'll try and do it a little earlier so people can get into it. 67, Mark Griffin. That's awesome. When I do it at midnight when I wake up from work. Or do you guys just want me to do it after Halloween? So midnight. Are people big Halloween fans? Spoopy time. Yes, I will be dressing up. I'm wearing the same costume I wore last year. I'm actually judging, guys, believe it or not, I'm judging a Halloween contest tomorrow at church. I will be a Hufflepuff. Yep, I will dress as a Hufflepuff. And then tomorrow night they actually have me judging a contest, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, well, I mean, churches, yes, we do Fall Fest and Halloween and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. And the times are PT, by the way, guys. Yeah. Halloween is what you make it. Okay, Hop, awesome, good to know, guys. Put your votes in and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so we got this now. It looks like these are basically, he's got these twisty tied down here. Robey after eating a bunch of candy. I don't know. I wish I could eat a ton of candy, but it just makes me sick. Okay, let me ask you guys this. What is your favorite candy? Yeah, I can't do that, Landsworth. I can't do that. I can't watch scary movies, man. I am a chicken. Well, I never ask the easy questions here on Robeytech. We only ask the hard questions. Reese's, okay. Reese's Pieces, okay. Lemonheads, Mr. Goodbar. So I'm currently watching about the scariest movie I can, which is Alien Romulus, and I really want to see it. And it is, we're halfway through it, and it's taken a while, guys. It's taken a while for me to get through it. Red Starburst. Okay, who is a fan? Okay, so for Halloween candy, I love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but I'll be honest, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup pumpkins and the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Christmas trees are so good because the ratio of chocolate to peanut butter is higher. If I was gonna say my absolute favorite candy probably is peanut butter M&Ms. I have a tie. Peanut butter M&Ms, saltwater taffy, and those pumpkin or Christmas tree Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Favorite candy bar is 100 grand. Oh, what did they think of that amazing Chestro? They must have been like, yeah, then they tried it and were like, no, it's not. That must have crushed their dreams. Peanut butter M&Ms, Dorian the Critic. I'm telling you, they're addictive because I just suck the chocolate off of them and then eat the peanut butter and it makes me so happy. Pecan pie is good. Does not count as candy though. Heath Taffy, I've never heard of that. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. The case is a little bigger. Okay, so the case goes, the Mobo goes in inverted. Look at that. That's interesting. It's an inverted Mobo. I don't want to work tomorrow. You know what? I can understand that. That's kind of a theme. I could get that. Luckily, my job is hanging out with you guys, so I just basically get to hang out, talk, and build PCs. Pretty awesome. Three Musketeers, Igor. You like the nougat? Joshua, you didn't want my cold, dude. It was crazy. Well, because usually when you think about an ATX Mobo, right, like it's up like this, and then but the Mobo is actually inverted, right? So because the bottom of the case is this way, the AIO and stuff like that will be coming down lower. So it's a little bit of an inverted situation here. You can't have it, Josh. It's mine. Oh, we smalls, of course we will. Oh yeah, dude, dad tax is legit. My kids are too old now. So both my kids will be at the thing tomorrow night where I'm judging. So I know there'll be candy and stuff like that, but it's like they're more into like hanging out with their friends and stuff like that. My daughter is going as the girl from Despicable Me, the little girl. It's so fluffy. So she's dressing up as her, and my son got a dinosaur onesie, so he's dressing up as a dinosaur onesie. So they're 15 and 17. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and plug this in down here. Get this going. There we go. Okay, that's in. Okay, so here we go. Let's go and get this stuff squared away. Looks like these are great length here. HD audio is usually over here. Feels like it still is. That's weird. Oh, that is HD audio, okay. There we go, HD audio. Okay. Front panel, that's a good question. USB 3 is right here. There we go. USB-C is right here. There we go. And then front panels, are these them? These look like they're them right there. Yep, okay, front panels are right here in the center. So let's zoom in. So you have power switch, power plus and minus. Really? They have, Reese's peanut butter cups have a different taste when they're cold? They have to bite them. I will say, oh, it's okay, Araxnus. To be honest, I don't think I can remember the last time I plugged anything into my HD audio connections. Have you had the Reese's peanut butter cup ice cream sandwiches from Costco? Those are good. I work out so I can eat treats, guys. Let's just be legit here. I mean, I still lose weight, but it also makes me feel better because I'm like, I can eat that because I ran a 5K today and yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. But now I got to start lifting again, guys. Pastor Dame's been working out too, guys. getting his sweat on. Getting his sweat on. We got him a one of those like sweat bands, and the Flash Dance compilation. So he can, like, every time he's done with a workout, he pours down a bucket of water. You have to lift. If you're gonna lose weight, remember that the simple bit of it is a bigger engine equals more energy. So you definitely want to lift as well. If all you do is cardio, it's not as effective. Okay, I'm gonna move, so we're gonna run this. Oh, there's another one over here. Why did they do this? What? Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at this now. It looks like you can daisy chain them, but they, for some reason, didn't. So I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna run this. So in other words, if you have a bigger engine, which means you have more muscle, then it requires more energy. And so if you put in the same amount of calories, then you will become leaner, right? So I try to eat the same amount of calories with my diet, which means, and then if you lift, then you'll get leaner, and then at the same time you'll cut. So I lift my legs when I walk. Unfortunately it doesn't, but that I will not judge anybody. So, okay, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna run this like this. This is a fun song. And then we're gonna run it under and over, which puts it in this great spot for this thing. Wow, see, wow. So cardio is the other reason it's cardio is because there's stuff I wanna do, like climbing mountains and all that sort of stuff. So cardio also has the plan of that too. Okay, so what I'm doing here, guys, just go to top down. So I've daisy chained the fans that were at the bottom here. I'm just plugging those down here. So there's 3 fan headers on this Mobo. And I'm gonna plug that one in right there. This one I will also make sure is on a CPU loop. And then I'm literally just going to run it over. And then I'll cable manage it over here. And then this thing has, the cool thing is the fans at the bottom actually have guards. So getting cables and stuff to hit on them will not be a thing, which is actually really cool. So the fans at the bottom here actually have guards on them, which is actually pretty awesome. So, okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on cable managing right here and get this stuff. And they actually have a little cable, some cable stuff here, like here and here. So I can actually use these to help run cables, which is actually pretty cool. This song is funny. Still want this to look good, right? Even though you don't see it, you still want to make sure that the build itself looks clean and neat, right? Like, that's important. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is run this one. Like that. That'll look really good right there. Perfect. I wish I could not have this. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I might be able to. So I can not have this blocked. So I can do this so you guys can see it. Because this comes off. There it goes. So now you guys can see what I'm doing. Much better. So what we want is you to be able to see what I'm doing. That's the polite thing to do as a video YouTuber, wouldn't you say? I want candy. I want candy. Yes, I know that song. Okay, got those in. That seems nice and managed there. Hey, what's up, Alex? Yay! Alex is back, by the way, from vacation. He tried to abandon us, but we wouldn't let him. Hi, buddy. I'm excited to see you on Friday. That is really? Is that a thing? Candy corn and peanuts? There we go, we got that in. I didn't know that was a thing. There we go. Nice and clean, right? So there's our fans hooked up. And then let's get this done. We missed you, Alex, at the Arrow Lake launch. I might have to pull this one up. I might do that one right there. Oh, thank you, buddy. Candy corn is pretty much sugar. I've started to discover the world of flavored candy. What's it called? Flavored kettle corn. That is another thing that, like I had candy apple kettle corn, which was crazy. Have you had like this kettle corn? $2:30 is a dentist's favorite time. Oh, you guys can't see here, just so you know. Yeah, kettle corn's amazing on its own, but okay, we're just doing this to get the, oh shoot, stay in the, there we go. Yeah, 2:30. Get it, Bodine? 2:30. It's a dentist's favorite time. I feel like I want to go under on this one. There we go. Exactly, 2:30. Okay, guys, we got cable management moving here. Okay, so there's that. Well, now you get it, right? Because somebody showed you 230 versus 230. Okay, so there we go. We got our cables managed here for the most part. We're ready for the next part. Everything looks like this plugged in correctly. So I feel like, let's get the GPU in. I know that's not something we normally do right now, but I feel like in the sandwich, in small form factor, to get this in is always a good idea at the beginning. Personally, that's what I feel like. I'm not normal. That's true. But I mean, like, it's just thinking through this. It's always better to just kind of, because it's all about fitment at this point in time. Okay, here we go. Oh, guys, did I go during ads? Bittersweet, thank you for the sub. How we doing likes on YouTube, guys? Interesting. Oh, I might have to shift this a little bit. Okay. Does this shift like I might have to shift this a little bit, okay? Doesn't look like it quite fits, I'm looking. So there's this looseness here. So I see the shift on this side. Let me try it from the top here. So I see this right here. Let me look up the fractal real quick. One sec, guys. Boom, boom, boom. One second to support. This doesn't seem to have it. Hold on. Does this have a little product code thing on it? Usually it has like a whole box and Fractal Era 2. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, there's two on the other side. Okay, they're up here. Okay, cool. That's what I was looking for. I found them. Oh, they're up here, okay. There's one here. And then there's two over here. Okay. Feels like this is at max, right? But how does this, like, it looks like it's supposed to go over more one. That's supposed to shift more. Trying to shift this over a little bit more. There it goes, okay. All right, there we go. I shifted it over more. Okay, finally. So we're pushing it over to 1. So we're shifting the middle cross plate so we can get more room for the GPU. So now our GPU should fit nicely here. Okay. And now that we have that, should be able to do a there we go. And look at that. That's what it took. Now we have it in. Just took a little finagling. This is why I do the GPU next. So just so you guys know, see there's two here. There's two here that I had to unscrew, and then there was two on the other side that I had to unscrew. One right here and one right here, and you can actually see they have positions on them, and so I had to screw, and then you shift the whole mid-plane over, all the way over. So that's how you essentially get that to go like that, which is cool. So there, and then we have it all in, and then now we have the room for this. So now we have that in. Next part is getting the PSU in. And it feels like this has got it, like this comes out. So you can put the PSU in and then you connect the cable. So then that's how you basically, we can put our PSU in and then we'll connect that in like that. We still have to put our AIO in. So we're not as far as I'd like to be. Usually if I was doing a build like this, like the fact that this actually will allow you to have an AIO is always a good thing, right? So, but because of that, we have to figure out how to get all the AIO stuff plugged in, and we haven't even gotten there yet. So it's gonna be an interesting scenario here. But I just had to find the other cables. Okay, cool. So let's get our PSU in and get all that hooked up, and then all we'll have left is essentially our AIO. So let's grab our small PSU. Thank you for that. That's what I looked for, Damien, and then I found it. Found it before you sent it to me. Okay, so here we go. Now, one of the things that Kevin does, that he did for this, is we actually, just to make this easier, actually have a short run, a longer run, essentially, cable for our 16 pin. Makes it a little easier to manage. So this is going to go in here. There we go. So now our PSU is plugged in, or sorry, our GPU is plugged in. And then there, look at how tiny. These are so cute and tiny. So cute and tiny. And 1100 watts. Does it smell tiny? No, it smells It smells large. Okay, cables I need is I will need, well, I don't know if I need a SATA, which is kind of unfortunate. So we'll need this. Here's our 16 pin. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't need that. Maybe need that or no, we'll find out. There's a CPU. Yeah, SFF. Yes, full size smell, small form factor. There we go. How we doing likes on YouTube, guys? There we go. Okay, so whether we need a ATX, I do not know yet. I haven't looked, so we might have to go back into our bag of goodies here. Hey, Neomad, thank you for the sub. Maybe. It's not a bad, that's not a bad slogan for Robeycat. Small form factor, full size smell. Okay, let's get this in. There we go. By the way, guys, I know people were asking about the Montech and what happened there. It was a bad motherboard. So we had to get the GPU socket on the motherboard was bad. So we had to get that replaced. There we go. One more. But it's replaced now. So, but we've already done the review on it, so it doesn't really, it just is getting torn apart, but there we go. It's at least we knew what was wrong. We figured out what was wrong. The GPU was not, which is good because that was a 4090. That would have been a bummer. Okay. Wouldn't you agree it would have been a bummer? Okay, this all goes back in here. We're getting there, guys. Getting through the content. Okay, so that's all this. Let's get our PSU plugged in. How they want to run this. Interesting. Feels like this. That doesn't look like that's going to work all that well. Let me look at something real quick. Trying to see how they think I should route the PSU cable. It doesn't even have anything like that in the... It says, I guess they say, figure it out on your own there, dummy. It's like, it's a little tight. Well, that is not, okay, that's got to go all the way in. Wow. It's like you get so much room and that's it. Like this is all the room you get, guys. Oh, that's behind it. That's not why. Wow, that is crazy. Like it's like you're fitting and that's what you're fitting. And even this, I think, is going to have to go up above, maybe? Okay, let's do this. Where is my, there it is. It's interesting, this is always like the part with small form factor. You're like, oh, and then how am I supposed to run these cables? You know what I mean? So maybe up and through? Because we got to get the 24 pin in there. So let's get that in there real quick. There we go. Okay. 24 pins in. You dance this music? I don't know how you dance this music. This music makes me feel like I'm either gonna murder somebody, guys, or just like I don't really. This music is so strange, but I understand it's Halloween. We're listening to Halloween music, but this music is strange. Okay, we're gonna plug this in right here and right here. Okay, this looks like it's going to be fine if it sits along the center island here, but... Oh, it's the song! Everybody loves this song. It's the song. Need to make sure I have room right here to get the... Who let the wolves out? Okay, there's that. This thing has got it closed too, right? So I gotta... I mean, like this, I can't take up a bunch of room here. Because this has got to close down. So funny. This song is so funny. I'd really like this to go this way, but is there a way to switch the angle here? I guess not. Okay. There we go. Have to figure out where this is going to go once we get the AIO in. I wonder if we can go right there. Feels like it can go right here. That feels right. Feel like that's the right call. Feel like really where we're kind of at is we gotta like, and there's like this room back here at the end for like, this is like, we have this nice little storage space right here for our little cable comb kit right here. Okay. Well, guys, we have a lot of this done. Now what we got to do is we just got to put our AIO in, so we can figure out how the rest of this is going to go together. But the build as it is actually pretty close to finished. So let's get our AIO put together and see how this is all going to fit, or if it will. That's where we're kind of at. Last little bit, guys. Be installed at the top of the Montech Sky 2 case. Yes, I don't think there's if it's a 360 millimeter AIO, which I don't know off the top of my head, but if it supports a 360, then yes, it'll fit just fine. Okay, hydrate and dad joke. Here we go. Bartleby, thank you very much. Dad joke time.
Now, another Robeytech dad joke phone out.
What is the tallest building in the world? What is the tallest building in the world, guys? It's the library. It has the most stories. Ha ha! Ha ha! Yeah, Get Ryder. I think if you go and see my live stream of it, if it supports a 360 millimeter AIO, then it will fit. Then it'll fit in that case. Boom! You've been dad joked. You're welcome. Okay, let's get this out. Oh man, I wonder if there's a dad. They'd have to be pretty short dad jokes to be a ringtone, but yeah, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, dude, hoses. So I'm gonna be, this is gonna go like this. So the hoses are gonna go like that. Yeah, man, this is like, it's amazing all this is gonna fit in there. It's all gonna fit, guys. Just trusting. What makes it a ringtone? A wedding ring and a jingle? I don't know if I get that one. I'm dumb. Am I? Yeah, we're packing it in for sure. We are packing it in for sure. Like really packing this in. Like this, I feel crazy that this is all gonna fit, but we're gonna find out. Uh, 5700G, gaming with Ant-Man, what is the, what the? I was like, oh, what is that? Gaming with Ant-Man, the X3Ds are great. It just depends on what your, yeah, they stopped making the 5800 X3D. It depends on what your, if what you're running isn't good enough and if it needs CPU power or GPU power. I do not know, Ghostpone. I've seen them sell it under different brand names, so like I think they're, but I'm not entirely sure if they're gonna come back. There's been no word. Icy Sniper is a great question to a great person to ask that question to. I hope they come back, because to be honest, they did a really good job of driving prices down on coolers and stuff like that. Okay, so we have a splitter here. Whew, boys and girls, this is getting tight. There's a lot I gotta figure out and get this inside of. And still make it look nice, you know? Okay. So I want these to go this way. Oh, we got a little bit more here. This is going to be a whole thing, guys. I'm getting an anxiety attack. Oops, I still need those. Looking at all the stuff that has to go inside of this very tiny case. So much has to go inside of this very tiny case, guys. It makes me nervous. It's gonna be a miracle. Okay, so I want everything on this side. Guys, oh no, I'm okay. I think I want the fan stuff on this side too, so I need to flip the fans the other direction, guys. Sorry, let's get the WoW stick. I hadn't used it, so we're gonna flip the fans around. Luckily, they don't screw, there's not a whole lot to screw in. If you buy it from Temu, oh man, I am scared to death of buying anything from Temu. I see these other people who like recommend Temu for like buying stuff, and I'm like, dude, I just don't trust it. Or AliExpress. How so, Icy Sniper? Why is that Brave? It's actually a Christmas movie, Araxnus. Harry Potter, the first one's a Christmas movie. And little did you know that Harry Potter and Die Hard are in the same universe. Oh, so Blade of Ice uses them, huh? So this can both... Making sure I can put this in the right direction here. Okay. Okay. That's the way it goes on. Well, you got a lot of room to play around with where this is going to go in here. Okay, getting it in. My son does. I don't know about my daughter. She had fun building her PC, but she ended up giving it away. Like, she didn't want it taking up all the room. So she played with it like to Roblox, and she was like really into it when she did, and then she was like, no, let's give it away. I'm like, okay. She gave it away to her niece. I mean, to her cousin. So yeah, she like did it. She like was big into Roblox for a short bit, but now she does not use it at all. Okay, so these have all got to, I got to figure out how these are going to go in. So let's go ahead and mount the pump and stuff. Then we're going to figure out how to do this. This is going to be interesting, guys. I'm genuinely like curious how this is all going to work. Let me see, I'm gonna look and see if it has any guidance on tubes, because this is, let actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Whoops. 1 second. Can this... Okay, so we're gonna do them down. Like that. Hey, thanks for the sub, Skull. Wow, this is some creepy music, guys. Okay, we got all, there we go. Okay. So this all needs to run down. And this is going to run up. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's go to side here. Get all our cables out here. Okay, so now it's in. That looks good. That's just, we'll just leave it like this, right? That's fine. That looks nice and clean, right? That looks solid. I think that's gonna be fine. that's shippable. Wow. Okay, let's go to top down and look at this nightmare. So it feels like these have got to go in here. They have this giant thing that's just sticking in the way. What is this? Is this the... I mean, this can't hit this fan. Yeah, this is going to be the trick right here, guys, is just figuring out how to... I mean, that feels like the best gap for... And this has got it, this seems like the best gap for your hoses is right here, but I can't hit these fans, you know what I mean? Like, need to see if that's gonna spin, you know what I mean? No, that's hitting that. That seems like super tough on the hoses there too. These can all go over here. Whoa, how am I gonna run this? Where's this gonna run? This is your pump hose. Oh, this is a fan, okay, good. I was like, where's your, okay, your pump is good. So this is gonna go, whoops. There we go. There we go. And then these will run into this. Okay, so I gotta figure out where like all of this has gotta go, and this is like, I almost feel like I gotta run this further back here. Yeah, like that. Okay, that'll take care of that. So get the power supply out of the way. Power supply cable out of the way. That stuff is not hitting anything. That feels good. The biggest issue is just, I guess the hose has just got to kind of pinch right here. And then that takes care of the hoses. But I feel like this hose is stuck on this. I feel like this hose is like stuck on. Yeah, that's like totally blocking that. Okay, well, let's get these out of the way. We can do this now. Yeah, I heard Robey. Oh, yeah, I know I do. I just got to figure it out. This is what you guys watch for, and this is like a little bit of mind working stuff. I'm just really surprised that the fine folks over at Fractal didn't give any guidance. Usually they do pretty good, like with some of the other ones with giving guidance on how to put in hoses and stuff like this, but hoses are kind of the last. Once I get where the hoses go, then after that I can do the rest pretty easily. Because the rest is just kind of, I want to figure out the hoses, and then once I have the hoses, then I can just cable manage the rest. There we go. So just got to get to that part. I can get this thing out of the way because I know the hoses aren't going to be an issue for this. Okay. Do it, Joshua. El Solo Doctor, thank you very much. Tier 1. Thank you very much, El Solo Doctor, and just a fun name to say every time. Okay. Fun times being had right now. I think what I should have done, I might do now, is do this. Okay. Go. Okay, that takes care of that. Clean that up nice, okay. There we go. Get that done. Cut these out. Get that done. Get through it, guys. Okay, so we're closer. Now I just got to figure out hoses. Feels like this is the right thing. This is the right play. Question is like, can I? Well, it feels like maybe I don't need to push all the way in, but that is not hitting right there. That's clear. So that's free right there. If I do that, it's fine. This is going to have to go underneath the hoses, like that. I really wish this had. Because this is going to have to clean this up. That's not even plugged in. This is going to have to go down like that, and then this is going to go on top of that. Just this is really rough on these on the Mobo here. Yeah, this just literally unplugged this. So it's cable running that is now going to be issue, because these are just kind of in a weird spot. Even though they fit there, they're like, in order for the hose stuff to work, it's just kind of in this weird spot where it's unplugging them. Okay, I think I have to do this a little bit different. I think I have to think of this as like it's got to plug in and then go down. And this can also not be in the way. Oh, but I have more room for this on up at the top here. We actually have quite a bit of room up here to do this, to play with this. I almost like want this to be up like that. Does that make sense? Because I need these other, I need these cables to not block this part of the Mobo. For these other cables to plug in the way they need to. Or they're going to cause, or maybe. Jeez, I'm crow. This power cable is the worst. I need a light. There we go. Okay, that seems to work pretty well for that. I'm just trying to make sure I can get this stuff plugged in. There we go. Welcome to small form factor, folks. Okay, if I do that, that seems to do better in terms of not pushing things. I'm trying not to damage the Mobo. That's really honestly the short of it here. Okay, and then the tubes go right on top of this. Okay, I think. Oh, shoot. Okay, that didn't work. All right. Dude, that is not good for this cable. This cable right here is a problem. The USB 3. Okay, that's not pushing. It's like, this is like, I do not know, because of this cable here, like, and the thing is, you can't have this thing sticking out a ton. Does that hit? Like, if I spin, that's hitting. That is not hitting. Yeah, wow. Gosh darn. Oh. I mean, if it sits right there, it's good. I don't know. I don't know how. I really honestly have no idea how. I think tubes the other way, maybe tubes the other way would have made more sense, and then they just came across. Maybe that's what the secret is that, no? No, it's definitely not that. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to flip the tubes to the other side, guys. I think tubes need to go this way. I think that's why I'm having so much problems. I think the fans, I have the right direction, but the tubes need to go the other way. So like this. So, I think I know. We almost got it, guys. Because then you can plug, the tubes can be up and through, I hope. Okay, let's get these out. There we go. Yeah, zip ties that have just wasted their lives. Okay, so if this is right, let's put 2 in and then put the fans in and see what happens. Just for now. This song is like appropriate for what I'm going through with this case. It's like terrifying. Okay. Go. Okay, here we go. See if this works a little bit better. There we go. All right, here we go. See if this works better. Ooh. I have to put a little bit more screws in, I think, because of the amount of torque on the... Okay, let's see what that does. Okay, let's see if this does anything. See if this gives us more room for anything or anything like that. So here's our cable. Well, this seems better or worse, but. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to call in. Somebody's already done this. One sec. I'm gonna see what Kevin said because this is not making any sense to me. Okay, guys, I got Kevin who actually did the first build on this. Who's gonna show? I tried the tubes the other way. Now I've tried this. Like I have no idea how to get the tubes to. So I'm gonna have Kevin. Yeah, I'm using a lifeline on this one, guys. But this is why we have a team. And that's the way I looked at your build, and that's the way that you rotate. You had the block in. Is that how you had it in? It looked like it based on this, because I'm looking at this corner, right? And that's that's where the fan hits the GPU, right? So it's like the tubes aren't on that side.
No. It has to go this way for the tube.
Yeah.
But
when I looked at your pump configuration, and you had your thing the same way I did. Yeah, see? Oh, shoot. Hold on one sec. So that's what I was going to do. I saw that. Yeah, so you're...
wish you had a better view. I think the main thing is
it looks like the pump is, yeah, the pump is...
the hoses are in the right position.
Oh.
But
you have
it's
to...
twisted.
Oh.
This needs to be on the other side. We have to just, you can't do it from this. You have to rotate the pump around.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, why can't you just do that? Doesn't that do it?
I'll show you.
Okay, this is way more difficult than I thought, guys.
We also need to get more cables above these because these need to rest really.
So, order of operations. I got to top down so you guys can see a little bit better. Probably the first time I've ever had to do this. So you want me to unplug all these cables for now? That's HD audio. That's the one. Like that cable is crazy.
Is causing a lot of.
That's your
one
power.
More needs to come back here.
And around?
Yeah, it kind of loops.
Right.
So hold that. unplug it now that this is in.
Well, you can undo it if you want. Just do this. Grab the screwdriver right there. Just undo that and then unplug it, I guess. Did you have this much pain when you were figuring it out the first time?
Yeah, the power supply was like one of the last things that I actually put in.
Oh.
So, which wasn't necessarily the wisest decision either, but let me just leave that out for now. So.
Oh, so it's like really about how you rotate the cables.
Yeah. So you're causing. Sorry, we need to
Reapply.
just smooth it out on the CPU.
Oh, here you go.
So
I have more if you want to.
we're putting inverse tension on the hoses so that they want to stay down versus the other way, which is they're wanting
Right.
to go up.
Yeah, not a lot of room to do your spreading when you have it like this.
And it really doesn't have any lift in it. And I'm apologizing for putting my head in front of the camera.
Oh, it's okay. You're actually not right now.
Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, thermal paste? Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Thanks, Turdog. Appreciate it. We had a phone a friend who basically figured this out before me, and usually when I'll do a case like this, we'll sync, and I just forgot this time. So sometimes it's like, but very rarely do we have cases that are this complicated, and it's a beautiful case, but you can see sometimes order of operations, and I know we talked about this in the review, but yeah. You guys are getting the full meal deal. Wow. Yeah, that's the whole thing I was like trying to get. I was like, they're always touching the fans. Okay, so we actually have it in now.
So now you can
Rut those under.
wrap this back up. So it kind of loops, so you have to be careful. You have to watch
This.
this piece. Like I tried to make it flat here so that I knew it wasn't touching the blade.
Right.
But now,
That's barely, oh, so that's gonna have to go down that way to plug into the other one. Okay. It's gonna go into that one right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
These all wrap into there.
so you can kind of see where
Yeah.
lock that in. But these basically fold over like this.
Okay.
So
Well, there
that
it
this
is.
tucked under because you want, because we can't. We'll put a little bit more than I did last time, so this cable can be scrunched a lot more than
Right, yeah.
the other one. So
Cool.
now you may want to
Zip tie that down.
zip tie somewhere here, but to hold it, keep it from hitting the fans. But now you can get them folded over so that they're below the, yeah, they're below the.
There you go, guys. So it is tube. That is like, that is precision in terms of getting, thank you very much. That is precision in terms of getting that in there. Like, it is like you had to fold it a very specific way to get that to work. And it's not hitting, it is not hitting the, that is crazy. Yeah, first try. That was nuts. Okay. Yeah, I could have futzed with that all night and it would have taken me a long time to figure that out. So thank gosh that somebody on the team had already figured that out. That is way more insane. Yeah, it's one compact situation. Thank you. Everybody say thank you, Kevin. Coming in. Very rarely does that, but most of the time I was just like, getting to the point where I was like, dude, this is frustrating. Well, now I don't have to worry about over here. So like now I have all this room to do these cables correctly. I do not like this cable. Where's our little, there it is. Okay, so these I just need to make tight. Yeah, they are a breed in and of themselves. And like the fact that you can fit this in here is awesome. You can fit a 280 millimeter, but I'm pretty sure that like the focus is crazy. In order to make that work, there we go. Okay. I need this. go. I do not know what this music is, guys. With these sideways. That'll cover that up. I did that backwards twice, guys. There we go. Then we can hide all our other cables underneath this. That'll look nice. Go. Looks pretty good, doesn't it, guys? That looks much better. And make sure that this isn't hitting the fan. No, it's not. Wow. Both fans? Moving well. There we go, guys. That was a lot of work to get it all routed, and the precision to put the AIO in is so ludicrous. But there it is. Yeah, itty bitty living space is right. Putting the last of the screws back in this. Still hitting the tubes a little bit. Kind of want to, I need to get it like down, you know what I mean? So it's like, wonder if I zip tie this and pull it down, that might be the best answer, just to give it a little bit of tension. Try that, see if that works. Trying to find out what it's hitting. Oh, see whatever this is. Whoa. I need to figure out what it's hitting. It's hitting something now. Yeah, it's definitely hitting the fan. Okay guys, I'm gonna turn this on to see if I can adjust it, just so I can get the fan to not hit it. So, a little bit of out of order step here, but not usually how we do it, but the fan thing is being quite ludicrous. Okay. There we go. That's all I got to do is find out where. So once you get it to the right place, it does not, then you can be good. Okay. Okay, so now it's not hitting the fan, nothing's hitting the fan. Okay, let's see if we can get the, let's shut it off. See if we get the, let's see if we can get the, see if we can get the top on. Oh, I gotta get the, I forgot the power supply is a little, not on there right now either. Okay, so everything is in. There's our build now. That was a process, but it is in. And there it is, it's all in and installed. So now, let's see if we can get the top on. I don't think I forgot any cables. Yeah, I just know that there is a cable. I think I got all the, let's make sure I didn't not hook something up. That's a good point. It's a good point. Let's make sure there's something I didn't miss because I did plug in. Power, that's in. Obviously that turned on. HD audio's in. All of those are in. Okay, so everything's plugged in. Okay, let's grab this. Okay. One set of cables is not behaving, so it's this one. Spooky, guys, spooky. That seems better. Okay, that seems better like that. Okay. Got this rotated in a better spot. You definitely have more room now to, it was popping out. This is what was keeping it. There you go. Oh, small form factor. So small and form factor-ish. Okay. Now we've got that. Feel like the rest is going to work perfectly. Okay, it went on. The lid went on. Very easily. There's locked on. There we go, guys. That all is in there now. That was a process. It was, you know what, honestly, once you got all the screws and everything, like once you got it all in right, I mean, I definitely think it would have been nice. Yeah, I mean, you want an AIO for this build for sure. I'm just saying, AIO is not a straightforward process in this case, but it is small form factor. Those are always going to be more difficult builds. And yeah, luckily adjusting it and opening it up and stuff like that is not that hard. So, okay, so we'll do the turn on for this here in just a second. We're going to do our sponsor, and then we'll get it in and run a couple thermals, see how it goes, that sort of thing. But everybody give a huge shout out to Kevin for jumping on, showing old Robeytech a thing or two. I just hydrated. Putting the parts away. Kenneth, thank you very much for the sub. Figment, thank you very much for the sub, 17 months. By the way, how are we doing likes on YouTube? We got to be getting close, guys. There's almost 300 people just on Twitch alone, so I'll do zip tie count in a second. Guys, we need to get a lot more likes. There's a lot of people here. Thank you, Icy Sniper. Texan Tree Farmer, thank you very much for the like. I mean, for the sub. Oh yeah, let's do zip tie count and then we'll do our sponsor. Almost done cleaning up this mess. And then I'll stretch and call it a day. There you go, stretch time. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that was a good stretch. Okay, let's see how many zip ties. We did a lot of redo zip ties on this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 15, 16. It's even today, guys, 16. It does, Turdog. Okay, 16, guys. Oh, that's weird. What is this stuck on? That belongs to. Okay. Okay, there we go. On one sec, guys. No, I'm not picking my butt. That's a print. It's a print on the laptop. And that's one of the things that's so awesome about Falcon Northwest is their customization is awesome. Okay, here we go. Oh, feels good. Just a little sit down there for a second. Okay, so you get finished with a build like this, and now after stretching a little bit and making sure that you're all ready to go, you're like, okay, now I want to install Windows. So if you want to pick up a copy of Windows, if you're going to go to someplace like Newegg or you're going to go to someplace like Best Buy, copies cost you a couple $100, but here at VIP-CDKdeals.com, you can pick up a copy of Windows 10 Pro for $23.65, or you can pick up a copy of Windows 11 Pro for $32.45, or you can pick up a Windows 11 Home for $30. Well, I'm always one who gets Windows 10 Pro, so let's say, for instance, Windows 11 Pro, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit Buy Now. And then when you hit Buy Now, if you use RBCK at checkout, which is, Robeytech checkout, hit Apply. What was $32.45 drops all the way down to $22.71. Now, these are legitimate copies of Windows. They are OEM keys, which means they're only usable once. As long as you don't change the motherboard, you can change all your other hardware and not have any issues whatsoever. But again, a really, really great way to save some money on Windows 11. Now, it's not just Windows 11. You can also pick up a copy of Office. So say, for instance, you're getting ready to start your next year of your next year of school, and you don't want to pay for Office 365, you just want to own it, and you're okay with having something a little bit older, you can pick up Office 2016 for $39.62, Office 2019 for $73.47, or you can pick up Microsoft Office 2021 for $120.95. Now also look down here, you can get Microsoft Office 365, and you can see it's got Home and these other ones. For instance, here's Microsoft Office 365. You get 5 devices for a year for $45.97. So if you did want to get the latest one, here we go. We'll do Microsoft Office 365, hit Buy Now. Again, use RBCK at checkout, hit Apply. what was $45.97 drops all the way down to $32.18. Now for a year, that is a significant savings. And then you have the latest version of Office with all of the bells and whistles and all that sort of stuff. So again, VIP-CDKdeals.com. Use code RBCK at checkout for an amazing place to pick up your copies of Office and Windows. Thank you very much, Riddick, for the 5 other gifted subs. You're amazing. Appreciate it, my man. And then if you have questions, literally thousands of people here at Robeytech have used this service for picking up copies of Windows and Office. So there you go. If you want to ask questions and see if it's legit and how well it works, just ask right here in chat or over on Discord. So go from there. Wow, news to you. Yes, Turdog, the CEO of, he stepped down. And there you go. There's Icy Sniper right there saying, I've used it like 10 times. All right, so last thing I want to tell you about before we jump into our build, Robeytech.com. Now, this is going to be, we're going to see some changes coming up over the next year, but right now, the best thing about it is if you can't help us with, subs, or you can't help us with donations or anything like that, one thing you can do this holiday season is before you go shopping for your gifts, just click on one of these links. So say for instance, you're gonna pick up something from Amazon, just click on the link. It'll take you right to Amazon's site. Now the best thing is your prices don't change, but you can actually give us a nice little kickback. And this not only works for Amazon, but it works for Newegg, Best Buy, Corsair, Samsung. So my thing is, just bookmark Robeytech.com. You can click on any one of those links, and then it'd be an amazing way to help support us with that little bit of affiliate money if you absolutely want to help us, especially during this holiday season, if you're buying gifts and all that sort of stuff. Also, if you're interested in having me build a PC or anything like that, or the Robeytech Insider, you can sign up for all that stuff right here on the site, as well as email me to have a build. There's a link there to VIP-DDK deals as well, and our Discord server at the same time. Also, if you're interested in builds, all you got to do is go up here to the search. Say, for instance, you're like, oh, I want to know how building in the 011. So here, we'll do a search on 011, and then you can see all of the different 011 builds. You can click on this one right here. You can actually get a link, all the parts of links, as well as a link to the stream as well. So if you were looking for a particular case, say, for instance, you were looking at, like, I want to build in the Fractal Terra. You just click on that, hit search, and then there's all our Fractal Terra, Fractal Mood builds, all those other ones too. There it is, a 70 SFF build. There it is right there. There's all the parts for it, and you can actually sit there and check it out. So it's a great place to go if you're looking at a particular case. We build in pretty much almost every case, as close to when they release as absolutely possible. So a great place to get inspiration for builds and all that stuff as well. Last thing is, let's talk about deals. Let's see what he's got for deals for today. The Sony 65 class Bravia XR. This is a LED 4K TV with Smart Google 2023. It's currently $200 off, making it $999.99. So if you're going to play some Dragon Age or anything like that at a ridiculous, with a beautiful TV, here's a nice one to get a nice 65-inch Bravia. Gigabyte, this is their G27Q. I love their G27. We've reviewed a number of their monitors. This is 1 millisecond response time, 144 hertz, and it's got A&B FreeSync Premium. Right now it's on sale, and this is a 1440p monitor on sale, $189.99 over at Newegg. That's a great price. The Apple AirPod Air 13-inch, this is their M2. This is the latest one, right, Tom? Yeah, Robey builds PCs. I think this is the latest one. I'm not sure. Maybe older. This is the M2. Sorry, I think they have the M4 one now. Anyway, it's on $100 off, making it $699.99 if you just want a super light iPad Air. Okay. Cooler Master V850 SFX, another option if you're going to build an SFF case. Wow, it's $99.99. So $100. That's a really good price for that PSU. The Acer Nitro QG24T1Y 23-inch 1080p monitor on sale right now, $87.99. And then the TCL, we can say that this is a good television. We use this at the Aerolink launch, and we use this in our rental property. 85-inch, $250 off. This makes this 85-inch 4K television $749.99. And it is, I'll tell you, believe it or not, the picture on this, especially for movies, television, all that sort of stuff, is actually really good. I was surprised for what you could get for $750. So that's actually really crazy. So if you want to get an 85-inch TV for $750, That's actually not a bad one, and you'll be impressed with the quality of the picture. Plus, it's a smart. It's got all the apps and all that sort of stuff. So really, really impressive. You just want a really, really big TV for the holidays. So anyway, that's it for the deals and our sponsor. So thank you very much. Everybody say thank you to Tom for hooking us up with all that stuff. And now we're going to turn it on. Everybody say thank you, Tom. Guys, I'm not kidding about that TV, by the way, the $750 TV. That TV is very impressive. If you're looking for a big, inexpensive television, that is a solid choice. And a lot of the Robeytech team used it. And if you want to see how it looks, go to the Arrow Lake stream. That's the TV that's actually sitting behind us during the stream. So very impressive, that TV. I already have a TV that large, but if I was trying to save money on it, that would be one of my top choices. Okay, guys, the moment of truth. Did Robey mess something up? Because there was a lot of fiddling around on this build. So make sure that you get your vote in. There we go. Okay. There we go. And last but not least, power. There we go. Let's grab our other stuff. Hold on, let me grab this. This must be in the back of the Montech. One sec. Must be on the back of the Tiki. There it is. Ugh. The one thing that's always crazy about wireless mice and keyboards is that where did I put the little dongle when we're using them all over the place? Ugh. There we go. Power. Power. There we go. Okay, guys. Moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. There's no lights or anything. It just turns on. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. I knew that was going to happen. One second. I adjusted that one cable and I was a little afraid I was going to do that. That I was going to move something and then it wasn't going to work. Come on. What are you stuck on here? What are you stuck on? I don't even know what this is stuck on now. There's nothing up here. Okay, there it goes. That's weird. Okay. Let me adjust the cable one more time, because when I move that other cable, there we go. Now, Once it's good and it's set, I doubt this will be a problem. As long as you're not dropping it or anything like that. Okay. Oh no, it's so it's rubbing it just enough. Dang it, can I get? Oh wait, I might be able to change it right here. There we go. Just got to change it right here. Fixed. Fixed. Take that. I'm me solved. And by the way, guys, we are in. It is posted. There you go. So we do have it posted. So let's hit F1. XMP's enabled, everything else looks good. We should be fine. So we'll just go ahead and get into OS now. I'm bumping it. So it's not doing anything. So it's not making the noise. So I did bump it. I can't pump it up. Pump it up. Pump it up. It's so small. Okay, it is brick coming up again. Give it a good old kick. Hey, Lord Servo, thank you very much for the sub. Okay. So everything here is good. Make sure this is all good. While we're doing that, let's open up Steam. I don't know if we'll have time for this, but I want to get it up anyway. The most important thing for me is basically thermals. There we go. Let's get this going. I'm not going to download that. I mean, what I care the most about is Cyberpunk. If that's fast, we'll see. We're just going to let this update real quick, and then we'll run our cooling, and then once we do that, then we'll run Cinebench on it. Dinner tonight? Yeah, we do have dinner tonight after the stream. Yeah. Just waiting for the download and stuff to get done here. Let's let this install. Put in CPU ID. There we go. We'll go ahead and download MSI Afterburner just in case. Man, they really need to update MSI Afterburner. You know what I mean? What, Robey, for the Halloween, please download Hogwarts. Okay, I will let him know, yeah, for sure. Thank you for letting me know that. I'll make sure that, because he's gonna be benching it tomorrow. I'm hoping they announce Hogwarts 2 here pretty soon. I hope that ran. Guess we'll find out, huh? We got a lot of stuff. Like it's all running stuff. It's like dang. Okay, so we got that now. Now we have a new driver. I'm very excited about this, Veilguard. I'll try and make sure we'll have to see. I don't know if it depends on where we are for the build for Friday. I doubt it'll be on the budget build, but maybe we can download it. It's like 90 gigs. We'll have to see. Well, I feel like Ubisoft has been working really hard on getting their games up to date now. GPU temperature. GPU usage. Even if we can show one game of thermals, you know? Power. And then we want CPU temperature. Oops. Wait for NVIDIA to finish its thing. Everybody's busy. CPU usage. CPU clock. CPU power. There we go. Frame rate. Game. Let's put frame time in. Game. Okay. On screen display, more. Okay, everything there looks good. That's good. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're good for that. Let's see, make sure there's nothing else here. Dang. I'm surprised there's as much as it is to update, but I want to make sure all the stuff is updated. To restart that here in a minute. Okay, black. Oh, look, Cyberpunk's done. That's good. We're almost done, guys. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of benchmarking, guys. Build looks good. I need to bend the side screen down a little bit more so you can see it because it's so small. There's our little build, right? Move these out of the way so you guys can just enjoy the build. And honestly, it's just a stunning case, guys. Okay, I'll do a hydrate.
Now, another Robeytech dad joke phone out.
Dad joke. When do computers overheat? When do computers overheat? When do computers overheat? When do computers overheat? When do computers overheat, guys? When they need to vent. When they need to vent. Yeah, the top does have wood. See, it's a beautiful wood panel too. So like the wood is really, really nice. So, very nice. Yeah, it's a really nice, and look at, I mean, like when you look at it, it doesn't look like any other PC, right? It's a very, very understated build. And then we'll show you voltage and stuff, I mean, temps and stuff here in a minute, but we just need to, we need to have all the operating system and stuff in here. It's actually real wood. So I know Fractal uses real wood in all of their builds. So it is real wood, real wood. Just waiting on the audio driver. Yeah, it is elegantly. It is very elegant looking. You cannot grill on it. It actually is not that warm at the top. So like you could have your hand on it. It doesn't feel that warm. But I mean, you can definitely feel quite a bit of air coming through the top. You know what I mean? I wonder if there's a way. Maybe do I have like a small piece of? Oh yeah, I do. Here. Well, yeah, with this. To give you an idea. Here you go. Just to show you. I mean, it's like blowing. That gives you how much, like that's how much air is coming out of it. So it's blowing pretty well. It's not Pop-Tart heat, no. I mean, if you were to you could cook a Pop-Tart, it might take you like 25 minutes to cook a Pop-Tart on this thing. I can't wait that long for a Pop-Tart to cook. Well, you shouldn't. I don't know why you would cook a Pop-Tart on there. Looks like I got a little bit more. That is true, Igor. That is true. That is how you get ants. I agree. You should not do Pop-Tart cooking on your PC. I just feel like there are much better ways to cook Pop-Tarts. I'm just saying. By the way, guys, I do want to let you guys know, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., the giveaway for the Core Ultra 7 4080 Super System we built at Arrow Lake, that is going live tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. So set your calendar. It'll run for about a month, but that giveaway is also starting here very, very soon. Oh, there it is. FSC certified walnut. There you go. I'm certified crazy nut. Oh, there you go, Logix. Well, there you go. Yeah, I know. It actually has a little bit of a whine to it, and I don't know why. 9 a.m. Pacific time, so 11 a.m. Central. Yeah, there is a little bit of a whine to it. Man, this thing, I do not understand why Asus's like driver thing is so long. It just feels like it takes forever. Hey, Eclipse, thank you very much. Eclipse Actual, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Both have ended. I don't hey, it's Nathan, what are you talking about? The other one hasn't even gone active yet. No, that's actually the PC. It's got a little bit of a whine to it. Guys, I'm literally just waiting for this. Look, it's just installing the Intel AIO software. What's up, Aaron? No, it's not the GPU. 4080 Super FEs have no whine. This is like, it might be like the perfect Vortex wind tunnel. The studio is actually pretty cool right now because I have the windows open. How we doing likes? Let's at least get to 200. I'm literally just waiting for this so I can restart and then we can finally test. There's 273 people over it just on Twitch alone right now, so hiding in my cave. Also, guys, don't forget to head over to Robeytech, youtube.com/Robeytech and youtube.com/Robeytech Live. Hit those thumbs, like and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to those channels. Really like we have new video just came out today. The King 95 Ultra review of the case that we just got finished building. We have the budget build $1,000 4070 system that's coming out on Friday. We have the Falcon Northwest guide. We have all of our reviews. All that stuff happens over on Robeytech. So go head over, hit subscribe. while you're at it. I could ask Igor. Right now, can you ask ASUS to make this install go faster? Jeez. We have already updated all of our games, guys. And I've got 25% of Call of Duty downloaded, and I'm still waiting for this install. Oh, we're on the next one. The Realtek, we've gotten one more. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Something updated. Okay, Intel chipset driver now. Yeah, the song is so fitting, right? I know you're dancing in your chair right now, right? I'm not, it's what? Oh, there you go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna finish and restart later. It looks like there's one more update here, which is crazy. What? How is this? How is there even an update for this? It just. You're eating ice cream? Chillosaurus, you can ask Blondie what you were trying to post. Maybe she can give you some insight. That's good ice cream, Turdog. Nice, Igor. Okay, here we go. See if all of the updates are done. We should go ahead and restart now. Okay, that's all looking good. So I'm gonna hit close this. Let's reboot. I don't even want to try and look at Windows updates because it's probably like Windows updates. Wow, Turdog, I thought you were gonna mail me some. I thought we were pals, buddy. We actually do frequent Costco now. We used to not, but now that has been a new thing. We go to Costco probably a couple times a month. We used to be weekly, but it hasn't been as often. Turdog, I thought you were gonna drive it to me right now and let me eat it. You gotta keep it cold the entire time. Okay, there we go. So now we have all of our stuff. Let's let the cooling little curve thing do its thing, and then we'll go from there. I'll have to let my friend Jacob, one of my really, really good friends, Jacob, he works at Costco, and I'll have to let him know. So that you think that it's the he works at corporate Costco, the corporate side of Costco. What happened to all of my stuff? Oh, there it goes, okay. There is no aura effects, but I'm curious what this little in thing is. That usually means something new. Oh, that actually shows, oh, because I got all this stuff, okay. Oh, you got Halloween. So from 10/27 You got a Halloween effect. Okay, let me go to sync devices. I'm gonna select them all. Our effect, and we turn on the Halloween. Oh, wow. It's spooky. It's spooky. It's the Halloween effect. Oh no, and stuff showing up on the screen too. Look at that. That's crazy. It's good, DJ Techno. I didn't know it did all this stuff. Now it's just being funky. Okay. Okay, so I enjoyed my Halloween. I have a Halloween light up right now. It's all lit up like Halloween. That's actually a pretty cool effect. Okay, that was fun. Okay, let's see how the game, let's actually see how this. Okay, there's Cinebench. And let's run hardware info. So right now our setting at 37. Now remember, this is a small form factor build, but that's okay. 10-minute test starting right now. Pulling 253 watts. Can you get a nice 80? This is where we expected kind of 80, 90. There we go. Oh, we got a higher score than last time. So 32,791. So it's going to be low 90s, but for small form factor on a 240. I like how the name of this song, it is called Let Me Out by Cody Martin. Let Me Out. And by the way, guys, the other thing too, I also have to say, yeah, it's got nice air. DJ Techno, I just have to say, I think it's funny how you raid me with your one viewer. See you later, Turdog. So we're getting a little bit of heat soak there. Still slowly warming up there. Oh, got up to 97. Oh, got up to 99 already. So this might actually hit, I mean, like I said, we're probably, if I was gonna do this again, I'd probably do a Core Ultra 7. Because this would be nowhere near this. And it'd still be a higher multi-core score too. Or you can do a 7800X3D or anything like that. Still seems to be sitting around average of 95, 96. Because we're 3 minutes in. Araxis, it would be nothing. It would be nowhere near. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to hit any higher than that. So it looks like it's going to sit 96, 97, but it's getting enough chance to cool down. So there you go. So that's fine. If you wanted to use this as like something a little bit more crazy than a stream build or something like that, or sorry, than a computational build more than just a gaming build. You could do rendering, all that sort of stuff on this too, and it would handle it. Okay, so let's take a look here. We're gonna load up, we'll load up Cyberpunk. Library. Show ready to play should not include streamable games. We actually almost have COD 6. Okay, so let's load Cyberpunk 2077. Let's get MSI Afterburner up here. There we go. Letting it load. So we can see what gaming temperatures will be like. Wow, it's been 1 year since Phantom Liberty. Wow, man, time goes by so fast, guys. Guys, let's try and get to at least 200. Sharkashay, thank you very much for the sub. It said September 24th, Ghost Poner. September 26th was 1 year. Natronic, I would wait probably about a month, and then you could probably, I will say 40 series cards will not be cheaper, like they'll stay the same. So the question is looking at the sales on 9000 series, Core Ultra, all those other things is gonna be kind of the better, but not when it first launches. So I'd say give it like around holiday, look at some good holiday sales. Okay, so let's take a look here. Our i7 is running at 75. Let's go to graphics. We'll put it on Ray Tracing Ultra, DLSS. We'll put it on balanced, that's right. DLS will turn off ray reconstruction, frame generation is off. So just the way that kind of grandmother wanted it to play. This is how you would want to play Cyberpunk 2070. Now this is a 4080 Super, so at 1440p, this could totally do DLAA, play native resolution, all that sort of stuff at 1440p. But I just want to show what average gaming temperature would be like, and this is what average would be like for most people who are playing. So there you go. So 71, 72. Our 4080 Super sitting at 56. Dempy, this game is amazing. It is a fan-freaking-tastic game. So, and Phantom Liberty is also awesome. So, if you like these types of games, third-person action-adventure games, then you should absolutely get this. It's USD, Natronic. And this is about what that would cost. I think where you could save money on this is not on any component, except for the RAM you could get for less expensive. You could go to 6,000 megatransfer RAM, and then the cooler. The cooler is, the GPU. You could go to a less, like a 4080, like a 4070 Ti, but in terms of, this is really kind of at a good representation of price. There's nothing inflated about the price of the parts that are inside of this. So here we go, guys. 4080, ray tracing enabled, ray trace reflection SAD Ultra, and it was at DLSS balanced. Oh, and we were running at 4K. So that was at 4K, by the way. That was 4K, not 1440p. That's funny. So I was running at 4K. So that wasn't even at 1440p, guys. Okay, so let me drop this down to 4K. I mean to 1440p, which is where I'd want to run this at anyway. I mean, I know the 4080 Super, but my thing is that you should run it 14. What is it, 2560 by 14? Why did you run it 4K? That's so weird. Let's try this one more time, and we'll put it down to 1440p. It was running at 79 frames per second. Average was about 70 at 4K. So I'm going to put it at 1440p. Yeah, that was 4K, no frame generation. Yeah, just DLSS. And it was DLSS at balance, not even at performance, which is where you should be running it. So it was basically, that was not even a good, that was making 4K, that if 4K wasn't running optimally. That was actually even making the 4K, so it would actually run better if I would have run it correctly. Okay, so let's go to settings, go to video. Let's go to 1440p. Okay, let's go to graphics. We're gonna go to Ray Tracing Ultra. We're gonna go to DLSS. We're gonna set it to balanced. Let's try this again. Thank you. Okay, this is more what I was expecting. So this is DLSS 1440p, and now no ray tracing. I mean, no frame generation. 100 frames per second. And that's a lot of little power packed into this really tiny build. And then you can see, I wanted to show you this because at 4K we're gonna get, I mean at 1440p we're gonna see higher temperatures because it's gonna use more of the CPU. So looking at, you're in the low 80s here. Your 4080 Super is having no problem whatsoever at 57, 58. Yeah, and there you go. Yeah, really kind of Commander Striker, the reason this PC is as expensive as it is it's mini ITX, the case is expensive, so what you're paying for is just getting a lot of power packed in a small form factor, and that always costs a little bit more money. Mini ITX is not cheap. And it's a 4080 Super FE, yeah. So there we go, guys. There is our Fractal Era 2 build. There's our Fractal Era 2 build, $2,500, as you guys can see. Just a reminder of what's inside of it, minus the core. It's not the Cornelius, but what's inside of this PC right now. We have an Intel Core i7-14700K, Asus RG Strix B660-I Wi-Fi motherboard, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 Super Founders Edition, Kingston Fury Renegade 2TB NVMe drive. We have Kingston Fury 6800 mega transfer RAM, 32 gigs of that. We have the Fractal Era 2, the MSI MAG Core Liquid, not the Cornelius, we got an autocorrect there, Core Liquid P240, and then the Cooler Master V1100 SFX PSU. So that's what's inside of this build, and that's what we showed tonight. So, what is happening here soon? You're gonna wanna tune in Thursday. We are back for the Halloween build. We're gonna be building a beautiful Halloween build which was designed and inspired from the community. Obviously, we had Thermaltake and Kingston jump in to help sponsor that, so we're gonna be giving that away. So that's gonna be happening earlier. We'll look for the information tomorrow. We'll be announcing when that stream will be happening on Thursday. We might move it earlier just because we want to let people go and do Halloween. Then we're back on Friday for Intel Live. We're going to be doing a PC part picker and talking about the Core Ultra 9. And then also afterwards, we're going to be doing Budget Build Friday, where we'll be giving away a $875 all AMD system. So really kind of focusing on budget builds as well. Lastly, the other thing too, make sure you head over to my socials tomorrow. We're gonna start doing a pre-built series that's really kind of looking at pre-builts, especially as we go into holiday, and we're gonna be a secret shopper, picking up some pre-builts. But I'd really like to get an idea of where you are from a price standpoint, $1,000, $1,500, all that sort of stuff. So make sure you make your voice be heard over at Robeytech on Twitter. We'll also put the vote up on Discord as well, so that way you guys can chime in as we get ready to kick this off and look for our first pre-built secret shopper series. That I think, so, and also let me know what you guys think of this name. He wants to say, Damien wants to call it Build on Deck, but I don't know if that's going from there. So, I don't know about Falcon Northwest and Origin. It really depends on where the costs are, because those are more premium, and I'm trying to think of something that's more approachable. So stuff that you guys might be interested in if you were gonna be buying a pre-built system. Outside of that, guys, thank you so much for watching today. Hopefully next time we'll unlock the giveaway at 250, but thank you for getting me to 200. Yeah, Build on Deck sounds kind of dirty. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys on Thursday. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys later. GT Beakerman, it's almost time. We'll see you guys next week. Bye. See you on Thursday. Bye.